And thank you, gentlemen, for being here today. I appreciate you. Now, if Mr. Shapley, Mr. Ziegler, if you could each just quickly, maybe 20 seconds or less, summarize what did each of you find when you criminally investigated Hunter and Joe Biden, particularly as it relates to China?
So, specifically related to China, there's CEFC, Hudson West 3, State Energy HK. Yeah, those are, I believe, the three entities in my transcript.
Mr. Shapley?
So yeah, I mean, I would just echo the same thing that's in my transcript.
And so there's a Yi Jinping, a Chinese billionaire, and he's tied to a CCP intelligence gathering agency, and his company is CEFC, excuse me. What is the connection between Hunter Biden and CFC?
So I'm going to have to stick to the confines of my testimony, but what I can tell you is that there may be some documents that are responsive to that, and then I can turn those over to the House Ways and Means Committee and then get those over.
Yes.
Or if they would vote to get those released.
Yes, we would love to get those in. And I see that Hunter Biden received more than $8 million in foreign payments, including $100,000 made from CEFC directly, $664,000 from State Energy HK, as you mentioned, another Chinese company, and a $325,000 capital contribution made into Bohai Harvest on Hunter's behalf, a Chinese equity investment fund. Were you shocked to find that the then vice president's son received all of these payments, particularly the ones from Chinese entities?
Well, as I tried to state earlier, in this position you have to be nonpartisan. It isn't a matter of shock, it's just
well, it's not the
political
position, not the party, but just the vice president's son. So I'm not accusing you of a political bias here.
So it's just follow the evidence, see where the transactions are coming from, interview witnesses, and try to figure out what the purpose of those transfers of money were for.
And Mr. Shapley, in March of 2017, Robinson Walker LLC received a $3 million wire from a Chinese company, State Energy HK Limited, which took place just 2 months after Joe Biden left office as vice president. And I believe it was in your testimony that you said that it seemed that this would be getting into place, or it was in a testimony that was said today, that this would be being assembled before he left office, and then just shortly after it came to fruition. So can you quickly discuss the Robinson Walker connection to the Biden family?
So yeah, I mean, I have to defer to Special Agent Ziegler.
Okay.
I don't think I spoke about the $3 million.
Yeah, so any of that information related to the $3 million, we can turn over to the House Ways and Means Committee, and they can vote to release that to you.
Thank you. And I see that Hunter Biden and Gongwen Dong, a CEFC associate, established Hudson West 3 LLC, and each owned 50% of the company. Between August 2017 and October 2018, Hudson West 3 sent over $4 million to Hunter Biden and over $75,000 to James Biden, Hunter Biden's uncle. Now, can you discuss these payments? Because my colleagues on the other side of the aisle are wondering what the apostrophe is when we're talking about the Bidens, and it seems there are more Bidens right here who are receiving money.
So in an answer to his question regarding President Biden, and in an answer to this question, any documents that we believe that we may have in our possession, we can turn over to the House Ways and Means Committee. They can vote to release it to you guys.
Okay, I request that you release those to them. And then also we have the situation with Gal Luft, that he was doing business with CEFC, and I guess that makes you a Chinese spy. So I guess Hunter Biden is a Chinese spy according to their allegations. But do you have any information regarding Gal Luft that you could also turn over to the Ways and Means Committee?
So any information that I have in my case file, at the direction of my attorney, we can turn over to the House Ways and Means
Thank you
Committee.
so much. I appreciate you, gentlemen, for being here, your bravery, your courage for standing up. You know, we saw a lot of evidence today about millions of dollars being shuffled through these shell companies. We've seen delayed warrants to impact a 2020 election. Prosecutors instructed not to involve the big guy because optics. Well, the optics are very, very clear. Hunter Biden sold access to his father with an influence peddling scheme, which in my opinion compromises the current president of the United States. The Biden family has never sold anything in their life but their influence in Washington, D.C. Every business they have is monetizing their grift of the American people. Thank you for making that very clear today, gentlemen. I yield.